In this episode, we'll be taking you through a start-to-finish organizing project in the pantry. We'll be working at a project on the Connecticut shoreline, and I'm excited to show you through this process. We'll begin the project today by taking every single item out of the pantry. While doing so might seem like a daunting task, we have to in order to assess what and how much we have, and it's not until we take everything out that we can accurately assess the space. Prior to today, I've had a meeting with my client at their home. During that meeting, I look at their space, talk with them about what they're looking for help with. I have them walk me through their space and talk about its contents and how they use it. We talk about their day-to-day lives, their habits, interests, and lifestyle. And in addition to what's not currently working for them, we also talk about what is working. So there's a ton of discussion, and then I take photos, physical measurements of the space, and detailed inventory. After that, I design an organizing plan, create a proposal, and send it to them for approval. So prior to this video, we've done all of that, and now I'm here today to begin work on the project and see it through. As you can see, this pantry is chock full of supplies. This client has a big family, and it's the designated gathering place for their entire family. However, due to the lack of meaningful organization and supportive systems, they've had a hard time finding what they need, often don't know what they have, and are literally running out of space. So we're going to get them organized. As I take each item of food out of the pantry, I'll be checking expiration dates and broadly grouping items together that fall within the same categories of beverages, breakfast, wellness, snacks, cooking, and dinner. And I'll also be decluttering with my clients off camera to identify keeps, donates, and discards from their belongings in the pantry. Now we've completed our decluttering and editing step. We've taken everything out of the pantry, we've identified and discarded expired foods, we've had a decluttering and editing session with our clients off camera, and we're ready for step 2, which is planning and measuring. In step 2, we measure the entire space, taking down the length, width, depth, and height of every shelf or surface. Then, while referencing the detailed inventory list as well as our notes from the consultation, we start with creating a broad layout of the space, dedicating categories to specific shelves. In this pantry, we have 6 general food categories: beverages, baking, breakfast, wellness, snacks, cooking, and dinner. Once we've created the layout, we then plan the more detailed systems that are supported by organizing materials. Now we'll move on to step 3, where we implement our planned systems and place everything back into the pantry in its new setup. At their core, organizing systems should be simple, intuitive, and easy to maintain. Organizing systems are very personal. What works for one client might not work for another client. For instance, decanting food into canisters is a personal preference because it requires extra effort, but we've found that people are more inclined to use up food when it's visible in a jar as opposed to tucked away. So we love the opportunity to put pantry staples into canisters like we're doing in this pantry. When applying labels, broad or general labels work best. This makes your systems easier to use and maintain over time. For instance, we are labeling the bins in this pantry like breakfast and dinner instead of oatmeal and mac and cheese because the broader categories allow a wider range of items to be stored. Okay, we're ready for the finished pantry reveal. Here it is. Step 4 is what will happen after the project is done, and it's all about the maintenance and upkeep of your organized space. Homes will inevitably get messy. Just because your home is organized does not mean it will always be tidy. The organizing systems are there to guide you, reset, and help you get back on track. The upkeep of your organizing systems requires effort, but it's so worthwhile once you enjoy the benefits and it becomes easier and more intuitive over time with practice.